Time for the moment of truth. It is a book. What type of book? What type of book is it, Sven? Okay. Ooh, it's a book I can read. A book with words. Might I add? A book with words. Okay. It's story time. What? Oh my God, it's 6 pages, this book. The rest of the book is blank. Thank God I don't need to read this book to continue on with the game. However, I'm going to read the first page because it will keep me accompanied. It will give me some entertainment, enlightenment while on this dark, lonesome and long road. The terror of these past few weeks is almost more than I can bear. Yet, I feel that by writing down that which I've seen, I will somehow be comforted. So I do it. And it is the only comfort I have these bleak days. Oh, this guy doesn't have much hope, does he? Doesn't have much outlook. I'm intrigued to read the next page. It began with the finding of that cursed scythe in Roland's Doom. So he found a cursed scythe in Roland's Doom, which is an area. Before the scythe, the terrors of this place seemed as tame as Northshire Valley, which is quite tame, to be fair. But ever since I lost the haft of the scythe jutting from that pile of rubble in the mine, and curse me, pulled it free, Roland's Doom became a place of vile death. Ooh, this is definitely spooky and Halloweeny. After the scythe was freed, they came at us from everywhere, clawing from hidden holes at our feet and dropping upon us from silent perches above. Half of our men fell in those first panicked minutes. The rest, including myself, tried to flee. As I ran, I saw so many of my brothers taken by tooth and claw, heard so many screams cut short or gurgled to silence. Very powerful. This is Sven's book I'm reading, guys. Poor Sven. He seemed to have lost a lot of his colleagues to this curse. And as a detective, which General Sheeps has assigned me to, or should I say appointed me, it is my conclusion that without even needing to read further, that the creatures in which Sven details in his book are worgen, which are the wolf creatures that stand on 2 legs, like a human. That is which I have discovered. So thank you, Sven, for that detailed account. So, as a detective, I give my evidence that it is indeed a wolf in which Sven and his party of people were attacked and killed by, except Sven luckily escaped. Werewolves everywhere. And look at all these skeletons in this graveyard. Were they brought up with some sort of curse? I don't know. But they didn't just rise on their own. Someone did it. And fuck that warrior. You're killing all my skeletons. I need to kill the skeletons too, you know. Specifically the ones that you are killing. Stop killing my skeletons. Oh, it's 2 warriors. What's better than 1 warrior? 2 warriors. Bastards. Stop killing my skeletons. You know what? I'm gonna run for president. And my first act will be that no one kills my goddamn skeletons. Let my decree be heard. No one shall kill my skeletons. Let's continue page 4 while I search for the specific skeleton that I need to kill. Ah, there's one over here. Perfect. See. Sven, you are not helping me, but your book is reassuring. I tell you. I tell you. So, I can only guess why I survived that night. I have always been cautious. Always quick to flinch from jabs and leaps. What? And leap free of pitfalls. I did not understand that. My nickname comes from this trait. So perhaps it was just that knack for caution that saved me. Yeah, he was attacked by furries. He was attacked by furries. He was attacked by furries. Or maybe it was the scythe I pulled from the rubble. It cannot be the scythe itself, for I lost it. You lost the scythe, Sven? What kind of man are you? You don't lose things. How can you kill things without this gigantic scythe? Now, he didn't mention the size of the scythe, but from games, scythes are generally quite large. Emphasis on the large, General Sheeps. It cannot be the scythe itself, for I lost it during my frantic flight. But if it was, I who brought the worgen to Duskwood, ding 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 ding, the worgen, I told you it was the werewolves, I fucking told you all. It was the werewolves. Then perhaps the worgen afforded me a rare courtesy. Curse them! Apparently Sven has some sort of death wish because he's cursing the worgen for leaving him alive. Perhaps Sven might be a worgen in disguise. Maybe he's just waiting for the moon to become full and then turn into a werewolf and try and kill me. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Detective J is on the case, however. We will find out. After surviving the flight from Roland's doom, I hid within a barn owned by a man named Sven. I thought this is Sven's book. No, it is not. It's a book from Sven's farm. So it is not Sven who we are describing here, guys. It's not Sven. This is someone else. The mystery continues. I spent a few days in the barn, and such horror lingered with me that I never once made myself known to Sven or his family. So he was hiding in the barn without permission. That is trespassing, people. That is trespass. Which is wrong. I just clicked off the book now. That is wrong. Sven. You know what, Sven? Oh wait, this isn't Sven. It is not Sven. This is the whoever wrote this book. You should have been murdered because you committed trespass, and that has been a guilty offence. You are guilty of trespass. How do you plead guilty? Guilty. I might be over dramatizing this, but from what I saw from my hiding place, I knew that these farmers were quite decent folk. Had I stepped from my concealment, I think they would have taken me in. But trust is hard for me. Why is trust hard for you, mysterious stranger, who hides in Sven's barn, who makes himself unknown to Sven or his family or the other farmers? What has hurt you in the past, my strange friend? Could it be because you were attacked by furries, as General Sheeps is saying in the chat? Or could it be maybe you once were in love and your partner did their own horrific deeds to you, in which you may never regain that trust again? The mystery gets deeper, guys. The mystery gets deeper. Let's read on. Harder still after that shock in the mine. That was when the furries gathered up on him and killed his friends, just in case people forgot. I want that skeleton. Do not kill that skeleton. It's mine. Yes, I got the skeleton. Okay, let's kill the skeleton, then we will continue the next sentence and see what's on the next page, because this mystery, guys, is gonna come to a end very soon, I imagine. So I remained hidden. The rest of the book is blank. Okay. So that's what you want to do, game? While I'm reading about this guy who I thought was Sven, but it's not Sven, it's just a book that this guy left in Sven's farm. You're telling me that I got emotionally invested in this stranger, and now I don't have anything else to identify him with? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You should be ashamed for getting me so invested in this character which I've never seen before, and stop his story right before my eyes. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. And that, my friends, is story time. A dramatic reading from the guy formerly known as Sven. That is the stranger's name. I don't care. This is my new name for him. But you know what? It has made searching for these 15 skeletons, and killing them, might I add, a lot more easier to endure. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand this book back to Sven, and maybe, just maybe, he will tell me of what else is going to happen with this story, because I am now emotionally invested, just like in a Game of Thrones or something like that. I am now emotionally invested in this guy that I don't even know nothing about. That I've never met, should I say. However, if it is going to be like Game of Thrones, then I should not get attached to this character because he is going to die. He may be already dead. We don't know. The shadowy figure, guys. It continues. I must know who was that skulker in the shadows I saw the night my family was killed. It now gets more serious, people. I must know the truth. So this guy was there the night his family died. Sven's family. Sven's family. The stranger, the guy who remained hidden in the barn. Please, you have shown your resourcefulness. Please find that shadowy figure. I must learn what secrets he holds. I do not have clues. You have no clues that you do not already know. But here, take the book you found at my farm. Perhaps some of the townsfolk can link this book with its owner. So now, I have to... Wait a second. I know there's a quest that involves me collecting fangs from these guys. I have to kill these guys later, so I'm not going to do this quest right now. I'm going to pair it up with another one. Okay? So, the plot thickens, people. Sven needs answers. And although we don't directly have these answers, the people of Darkshire might. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport to Stormwind. I'm going to collect my brand new talent spells, upgrades, or they could be new spells, new ranks of spells. And then I'm going to fly. Oh, wait. I have to go to Goldshire. I have 2 quests there. And then I'm going to fly. Ooh, Arcane Intellect. I'm going to fly back to Darkshire. And I will ask those townspeople, what do you know of this book? Because Detective J is on the case. He's on the case.